she was being rude to me, and I was like, trying to be like, yo, what's up? Like, are you sad today? And then she like threw gum in my tea.
What?
Yeah, she spat gum in my tea.
No.
Like, she was chewing the gum.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Half a Nice Day podcast with your host, Joshua
and Janine.
And today, we have a very, very special episode. This is really one to remember, guys, because it's the first time we're ever recording in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, yes, that's true.
We have Sandine in the building. Welcome, Sandine. He's off camera, guys, so maybe we can pop him in a little bit later. And this is also our first female guest in our new studio.
True.
So today we are joined by Celeste.
What's up? What's up?
Whoop whoop.
Who is a mix of various nationalities. You're Indian, Chinese, British.
Yeah.
Anything I'm
Just
forgetting? That's it. That's it, guys. And she's also a licensed influencer, which means she gets paid she gets paid to post about restaurants while we do it, trying to get at least 9 likes and for free. Yes. She's also level 14 on Zomato, which, guys, don't get that wrong. It's not how many deliveries she's made. It's how much she writes about reviews about restaurants, right?
So it's like 380
Oh, okay.
restaurants.
That's
wow.
It's
a lot of restaurants.
It's nothing like us because we always promise the nice waiters that we would do it. And then by the time we get home, we completely forget. So Celeste is one who remembers and does it then and there.
True.
And she's also an interior designer, ex-interior designer.
Yeah.
Social media guru and aspiring stand-up comedian, I would say.
I mean, I do think that. I mean, maybe one day.
Okay.
Yes.
One day. Okay. So give it up once again for Celeste. Welcome
Woo-hoo!
to the show.
We need more female comics. Just have to say
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
Especially
Agreed.
in this region. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is something that was there once upon a time, but then it was usually more of the females who left Dubai to pursue their career or studies. So there's I think around 6 or 7 left here in the UAE, and not very active. So welcome to the circuit.
Hello.
Yes.
So Celeste, you were born and raised here in Dubai or no?
No. So I lived in India for like 18 years. Mm-hmm. I'm from Calcutta originally. So I lived there for 18 years, and then when I was 18, I came here. Like, to be exact, on 18th September 2014.
Wow, she remembers.
Oh, 18,
Yeah.
Date.
18 years there and then 18.
How was that shift? Like coming from India, growing up there, and then suddenly Dubai.
So when I did come, like, I wasn't ready to come to UAE because I had everything out there. And there was friends, there were, like, my family, as in my cousins and stuff. Like, my entire family is here, but only my cousins and everybody else is there in India. So leaving all that and coming here was a big step. And also I had my dog, so.
Yeah, especially being 18. Like, you've, settled your life, your friends around you, everything's as it is, and then suddenly everything changes.
Also, it's like the thing that my dad did, he portrayed Dubai to be a very conservative place, like Saudi Arabia. So he was like, you gotta wear like abayas and stuff. So that was kind of hard for me because I used to be like, no, I'm not gonna go. So,
and that was 2014. So your dad must have been a little bit looking at the years.
But
from
2014
20
wasn't
years ago.
really it wasn't very strict back then, right?
Yeah.
No, he was here like since 2000.
Oh, okay. So you were forced to come here, basically?
Yeah, because he wanted me to have a better life, which he did end up giving me. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you finished your university and everything, and then you came here, or
no,
you finished?
I finished till 10th grade.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
she's 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, where did you study when you came here?
So I studied in the school called Indian International School or International Indian School. Wait.
IIS.
Yeah, it's actually called. I actually messed up my sports captain speech as well. I said the wrong school name.
No way, in front of
everyone?
In front of
Your
everyone.
school.
Yeah.
That would have been so funny. It's so funny.
Was it recorded?
I don't remember. I don't think so, but then I wish it was. Because I was just standing there and I said the wrong school name and I just continued the speech.
And then everyone's
just power through it, right? If you make a mistake, just like
Yeah. And since it wasn't recorded, there was no proof of it. So I was like, I didn't say that.
That's it.
You guys are listening. You're
There
hearing
you go.
things. So then you finished your studies here, and then you started working.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did my college here, which is Cromwell, UK. It's also in Ajman. And the first job I did was this book sale, Big Bad Wolf book sale. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
Oh, we actually got... No, we didn't buy anything.
I bought children's books for my nieces.
From which year?
This year.
Oh, okay. I worked in like 2018. No, 2017 or 18, one of these.
Doing what?
So it was just like usher. So I had to do the sorting. So whatever books you guys
That's the worst.
threw around, we picked them up and we sorted them back into the correct
and
category.
Everyone throws everything.
And it was the biggest book sale of UAE.
Exactly.
Of the world, technically.
Yeah. It's a rotating kind of sale, so it goes around through all different...
It's from Malaysia. Like the people are from Malaysia.
Okay.
Right.
That's I've definitely messed up some books though. Definitely when I was there.
Yeah. She had to pick those up.
I'm so sorry.
It was
them.
I gave you a job basically.
It was one of the best jobs I ever did.
Really?
Yeah. I met like my best friends from there first of all.
Nice.
And the second thing is that I could sleep under the table and no one would know.
People are looking at books and be like,
I'll take this Harry Potter book and the girl under the table. That's what like people...
Oh yeah,
what are you
I'm
doing
the girl
there?
under the table, exactly.
Like she has the sticker thing, yes? Like she has a red sticker on her, so that's like 10 dirhams.
You would know the price. So that was, you mentioned 2018. So right after college, you went into Big Bad Wolf. And then how did you get from there to being an influencer?
So, like it was around the same time. Actually, before that itself, I was doing blogging. So, like me and my best friend. That's an alarm. I'm supposed to be waking up right now.
She's already woken up.
And from Ajman, she came all the way here. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like it was 2017 when I did started. So me and my ex, I think you guys met him.
I met him. Yes, I met him when we first met. Yes.
Yeah, so he's my best friend now, and we used to go we used to skip college and go to eat places. Like we would not just eat like Hardee's or KFC or something. We'd go to like really like bougie places where, because we were making bank when we were in school, like in college. So we were like, why not spend it? Because we didn't have any other expenditure. So then a friend of mine, she suggested that we do Zomato reviews. She was like, why don't you just post it? Because I like content creation as well. So we would take pictures and post it. And then randomly this one company, Mr. Idli, they reached out to our email that was registered there, and they were like, we would like you to come over and like, try our food. So we went, and then like after eating everything, we were like, so who's paying the bill? Because that was a lot of food. And then they were like, no, you leave, like you don't have to pay for anything. And I was like, we just ate free food. Nice. Like what?
Nice.
And that's how it just started. And then we met like a lot of people through blogging. And eventually it came like here. So
for the love of food.
Also, like I did a lot of campaigns. Like if you see Rove hotels, so I did.
Yes, I think I saw it. Yeah, I saw from your Instagram profile.
Nice.
So that got me places. Like being an influencer got me to like a lot of places which I didn't have to pay for, like the Address Hotel or Burj Khalifa.
Nice. Yeah.
So how does it work? Like I don't know like the whole influencing culture a lot. So that basically means these companies will invite you, like, okay, you dine with us. We will give you can order whatever you want, or we'll give you whatever.
Those are deliverables. So basically, like if you wanna, it depends on the company. They might give you a cap, which is like 100, 250, 300, 400. Okay. And there are some places where they'll call you and you get to order whatever from the menu. So or you can ask them, what's your bestseller? Give us that. There was like one review that I did. I don't remember the name, but they literally gave us every item from the menu.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of food for just it was a bloggers meet where all these bloggers come together, but a lot of food for 10 people. So you can imagine.
That's crazy. And did you ever leave like a bad review or something that's a little 100%. Bit negative? Okay.
Even if they 100%. Gave everything to you for free?
100%.
Really?
For me, authenticity matters the most.
I like that. Yeah.
I don't care if they give it to me for free. I'm reviewing them not because they give it to me for free. It's because I want the people to know why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So if the place doesn't have good food, ambience, even culture.
Yeah.
Service and everything.
Yeah. So
I like that.
I would definitely be honest about it. There's a lot of places like
Yeah.
I'd give them a bad review. I mean, are we supposed to name places? We're not supposed to name.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I mean,
It's
she
fine,
put
it's
her review. I'm sure it's out online.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Like it was just bad service.
Yeah.
The food is good. I mean, I love the food, but it was just that one location.
Which location was?
Let's just keep that.
No, because I understand. Like in the beginning, it was a very big hype. Like everyone like. And then this he became a millionaire.
Yeah.
This guy, and he's driving a G wagon.
Is it a franchise from India or he started?
He
started here.
yeah.
He started here.
Okay.
He's from Kerala.
Yeah, he's from
Nice.
Kerala,
Yeah,
and
nice,
then started like with stalls, and then now it's like all over UAE, and now like he charges like the most like
For
craziest prices just to get a cup of chai. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like 2 dirhams or 4 dirhams or something.
No, now it's more. I think it's like 5, 6. The last time I went, at least. But it's crazy. I'm like,
I haven't gone since the incident. Like,
so were you blacklisted or something? Like,
No. Like,
what happened after that?
the waitress, she was really rude, and like being rude to me is kind of like questionable because I'm literally nice to everybody. So she was being rude to me, and I was like, trying to be like, yo, what's up? Like, are you sad today? And then she like threw gum in my tea.
What?
Yeah, she spat gum in my tea.
No.
Like, she was chewing the gum. She
was
took
it like
my,
extra gum or like some cheap gum?
I think some cheap gum because it was like really weird.
Doesn't
like,
matter, Josh.
chewed.
It's a gum.
No, if it's extra gum, then I'm like, okay, at least I get a fresh breath after this. And like,
No,
it's not
it was like that bubble gum, not even mint.
Yeah.
Wow, she was having a bad day.
Yeah, I asked her after that, like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, even after all of that, I asked her, like, are you okay? Like,
Yeah.
why would you do that to somebody? I don't know whether she got fired or not after that, but then
So after that, did you drink it and then you saw the bubble gum, or you?
no, she spat it in front of me.
Oh, okay.
Like, she gave me the tea, and I was like, yo, what's up? I was like being very foolish the way I am.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Why are you angry? And then she was like, nothing.
Wow.
And then I was like,
did you write a review about that?
yes, I did. It's on my Zomato.
Oh.
Well, that's
Spicy.
I've never heard of anything like that happen in the UAE.
Yeah, me too. That's quite surprising. So she was probably having a
Really bad day.
Yeah, for her to get to that level.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she was going through something, or maybe she got fired that day itself.
Yeah.
So
And she was just going through her last shift.
Yeah.
She's like, you know what? I'll make it memorable
yeah,
for me and for the people I'm serving.
Yeah, it's like my final, like, this is my exit.
I think it was me being goofy that pissed her off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, this girl is too happy.
Yeah,
But
Oh, yeah. that could
dampen her
also be
mood a
right.
little bit.
but I was laughing at the situation because I didn't have anything else to do. So
Oh my gosh. What are the other like review moments do you remember on the top of your head that's quite memorable for you that happened? I mean, I think that tops the list so far.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never heard anything.
it
like
wasn't a review. It was just me going like for chai with my friends.
Okay.
And that happened. So I put that on a review, being like at least
course.
like using the platform that I had built.
that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I've been to a lot of places because of reviews, and I've met a lot of people, which I really, really appreciate. So back in 2018, me and Abs, we started doing this thing called Abs and Babs feature. So we would get called for reviews, right? And it would only be him and I, or maybe we take our moms or like my brother. So we decided to take our random followers from like our Instagram.
That's so cute,
We made a Google form, and then people, whoever wanted to join us, would fill up the form, and we'd call them and be like, hey, are you free? And we just take them for reviews. And even if they didn't have a car, we'd go and pick them up.
That's
Oh,
such
wow,
a nice
that's so
concept.
nice.
Yeah.
It was really like inspiring to meet new people and see what they are. And
Yeah.
even like there was a lot of students from Amity for some reason. Yeah, and that now they're really good friends.
Okay.
Nice.
And 2020 we did the Abs and Babs. I don't know what's it called. Shit. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say that.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry.
It was Abs and Babs. Dine with Abs and Babs.
Nice.
So we took since we hit 5K followers, we took 5 people for 5 days to 5 different restaurants, and all these restaurants, they sponsored us.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we had all of these brands we've already worked with before, but they're we keep going back and again. So if you go to Walk Boys, there is a menu that's called the Abs and Babs special, which is literally what we order.
It's there till now?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. When the manager that time who's a really close friend of mine, that time she had put it, but I don't know whether it's still there or not.
That's so cool. Imagine
nice.
having a dish named after you.
I know, right?
Right?
This is what being a food blogger does.
Uh-huh.
So this is 5 years in the making?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Yeah.
Okay. I have one question. It might be out of topic, but because I had the discussion with Janine once. If you get a plate of food, like let's say rice, and you see a small piece of hair on it, will you make a big deal about it, or you just be like, it's okay?
I'm fine with it. I just take it out.
Okay.
Nice.
Because you said you would.
Yeah. Not a big deal, but I'll be like, that's not my hair.
Yeah.
That's off of
but
someone's
you would return
body.
it, you said, right? Or no?
Yeah. I'll call the waiter. I wouldn't make a big deal.
I'm from
but
India,
yeah.
so there's a lot of food that has hair and stuff in it. So I'm okay with it. That brings the taste, to be honest.
Maybe I think that's a good point, because I would say when I was in the Philippines, I've probably had a couple of food where there's a tiny bug or
bug. Okay, that bug is different.
But isn't that that's food itself?
True, it's protein. A fruit fly, not a cockroach. That is something else. That I would complain about because that's dirty. But a fruit fly that maybe was just flapping around and suddenly the steam hit it and it fell on the pot. So yeah, it's normal in the Philippines. But maybe to put it into context, you're in Dubai.
Yeah, we're a little bit spoiled over here, right? Yeah, so
then your standards go just a little bit higher. So
yeah,
that's my reasoning behind calling the waiter. Because right, food standards here is much more different.
Yeah, here even McDonald's here, I don't know if you noticed, or at least once upon a time they had that open kitchen policy where you can come in and see how they make their food and how it's cooked and all this. Yeah, you can schedule it through the app or on the website.
I have no idea about this.
Yeah,
I've never seen McD do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Was I dreaming? I don't know.
Are you creating a whole new concept for McDonald's?
I would literally go in and just take food without them knowing.
Exactly.
I do love open kitchens though. That's really, really fun to see. While I love Kinoya for that.
Yeah.
They have the ramen being made right in front of you.
Yes.
Did we go there?
Yes, we went there.
Oh, this is our
anniversary.
1 year. Yeah.
Kinoya is amazing. I love the food, and the story of the chef is really inspiring.
Yes. Right. Yeah, that's what I love. I told you, during COVID, she used her own kitchen. She would cook ramen, invite a couple of people, very limited, and then it became a hit. The wait list was
out of the charts.
Yeah, no one could book because everyone really wanted to book with her. People were talking about her ramen, and then she said, "Let me open my restaurant."
Okay.
And up until now, you have to book to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a limited time you could spend there, right?
2 hours.
Yeah.
Then you're out. The last time I went there, we were nearing the 2-hour mark. I was with my colleagues,
Finish your food.
and they're just to let you know,
yeah, because the wait list is really, really long.
Yeah. Up until now. So she was able to maintain that good standard because usually what happens is that something opens, everyone would like to get into it, the hype is super, super high, and then you'll see it falters through a little bit, but she was able to maintain it.
The food is really good.
Yeah.
The food is amazing. And she's Indian from New York, and she learned how to make ramen the authentic style. And even the karage. Oh, I love the karage.
Yeah, that was good. The karage.
Do you have a
was really
favorite
good.
cuisine? What is your go-to cuisine?
Mexican.
Really?
Any day. Mexican.
Ooh.
I need some recommendations for Mexican food here because I feel so far it's still not as diversified as, I don't know, Thai food or Indian food. Of course, there's a lot of Indian or Filipino food. I feel there's just a couple of real Mexican food places here and there.
There's 4 places that are my go-to, but one is my top, which is Mama Yuri's in JLT.
Ooh.
That's the best, and me. I like create a good bond with the manager. So whenever I go there, I get like a free tres leches or like tamales. If she has tamales, because she knows I really
She
like
has
them.
tamales?
Yeah.
We have to go.
Okay.
They're so good.
I don't know. I just like, I'm a very plain Jane guy, and I just love Desi Chinese food.
I mean, that has its own set, but I just feel like it's overrated now. Like you can make noodles and fried rice at home now. Yeah. And that too, you can make it like better, spicy garlic, chili oil noodles, something like that.
I like that because like Mexican food, it's not like you can just whip it up in your kitchen.
Especially
That's
like
so true.
birria or something like that.
Yeah. Like you can't make, I mean, I'm sure you can, but tamales, that it takes time to make that.
Yeah.
So
Isn't tamales a song? I don't know what tamales is.
Is this corn?
Yeah. So it's basically like it's meat wrapped in corn something. I'm not Mexican,
Husk,
so I'm probably
corn husk.
butchering it.
Yeah.
Correct. Something like that. They wrap it in corn husk, then they steam it,
Yeah.
and then you eat it after.
And
But
this
it's really good.
Banana leaf,
Yes.
right?
They wrap it in some sort of leaves, and then you eat it. You can eat it with like salsa on the side or something else. Yeah. Really good.
I learn something new every day.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Mexican cuisines.
The
Really,
other
really
go-to
good, yeah.
cuisine would be Nigerian, African food.
I haven't
love-
tried. But their spice levels are quite high, no?
Yeah, I mean, for you guys, yeah.
Yeah, for me, anything spicy, I'll be like, I can't.
I love Nigerian jollof.
Okay.
Like,
rice, right?
Yeah, jollof is like my number one favorite type of rice. I think it beats biryani.
Yeah. What is usually in it? Like, is it like sausage, chicken?
So it's like basically this jollof curry rice, and then you have your different proteins, chicken or beef or even veggies, and then it comes with side of plantain, fried plantain.
Yum.
And you even have like fried plantain and then some like leaves like spinach. It's really, really good. It's very subtle on the flavor, but the whole experience is fun.
And it's served like a paella, right? Like it's like
the
in
ones
a plate
that I
and-
got it's like, you know, a takeaway.
Right.
But I think they do like the original Africans that do serve it. It's
Yeah.
in like a paella.
Yeah. You should try it, but I don't know about my spicy levels.
The
to be
building that
honest.
I live in actually has the oldest Ethiopian restaurant in the UAE below it.
Okay.
Forgot
I have
the name.
not tried Ethiopian food.
Yeah, so I think it's somewhat similar because they do serve it on like a massive plate and like a mandi style with everything thrown onto it. So yeah.
The second thing, have you guys ever tried like ugali and
No.
iguso?
No.
So it's like ugali is this corn stretchy thing that's from Nigeria, but in Zimbabwe they make it different. So I've tried the Nigerian one, but one of my colleagues, he's from Zimbabwe, and he's like, the one that they make in Zimbabwe is way better. So it's like corn husk, and it's like really stretchy. It's like you're supposed to eat it with rice, and you're not supposed to chew it. You're supposed to swallow it. And then igusi is this soup-like curry, which has like beef, chicken, minced in it, and it has a lot of veggies like carrots, celery, and you have to like dip in the ugali into the igusi, and it's pretty yummy.
That is so. You see how passionate she is when she talks about food.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's
she's been reviewing for so long that she knows these different cuisines. So it's nice because it's nice. I like seeing people who do what they love doing, you know, for a living as well.
Yeah.
It's quite cool.
But no, like what Janine said, you said that like a lot of people, they really struggle to find what they're really passionate about, and making money out of something that they love is very hard these days. But do you get a lot of like backlash from people saying, oh, influencer's not a real job or anything like that?
Like I do influencing on the side, but my real job is being a social media manager.
Okay.
So I love managing like social media to see the growth and like, you know, just content creation, like using my brain to like frying my brain, getting content and ideas.
Yeah.
So I do love doing that. And influencing, yeah, I do get a lot of backlash, like from a lot of companies, maybe the ones that I reach out to or the ones that reach out to me and they think like I'm a low life. So they would treat me like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything has a give and take in it. So everything has a up and low. So I'm good with whatever comes at me.
Right.
Right. And it's good that you still use, as you said, what you love doing from a content creation perspective in your money making part of your life, right? So at least you get to do both at the same time, which is quite cool. But I'm sure your social media creation is not just focused on food.
No.
I guess it's everything
board
else.
games now.
Nice.
So since I'm working for a board game cafe, so it's a lot of board games. So I get to play the games, I get to take videos of it, I get to eat the food, and I get to like dance at the cafe. Because if you come to the cafe, you'll see me dancing to Afrobeats.
Oh, that's such a nice thing that you're able to enjoy what you're doing on a daily basis.
Yeah,
I really like seeing people that way.
It's very tough though these days. A lot of people are very miserable with what they do. So it's good that you're actually having fun while you're.
It took a long time for me to get here because I was shifting jobs. Like I was working for Expo. Like you remember, right? We had the conversation. Yeah. So I was working for Expo. I loved the job, but then that was just for 6 months, and then to get the second job was really hard. And this one came by fluke, and I'm really glad that it did come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Both Expo babies here.
Yeah.
But I guess you like what you said, right after Expo, everyone started looking for jobs. So I guess that moment in itself was very difficult because you had to compete with X amount of people.
Expo itself employed 40,000 people, around 40,000. And even like towards the beginning when you all start making friends, and then towards the end, and then it becomes all like a dialogue like, hey, do you know where I can apply for a job? Hey, can you recommend me somewhere? Do you know someone who works in this particular company? And it was very tough. Like I remember even seeing like 2 or 3 weeks after Expo, there was a news article saying from Expo to their own company. So one person started their own company, one person did this. So it's like an article about few people who actually found a job after Expo. But Expo working there was really such an amazing experience.
Agreed. I didn't work at the Expo itself. I worked in the airport for Expo.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But I did get like a lot of chances to go back and forth. And the people that I met were amazing. I mean, I like people. I think I'm a people person.
You are. Yeah.
You're an extrovert then. Yeah.
You have a golden retriever personality.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would consider myself as a golden retriever. Yes.
And did you, by any chance, during Expo, also explore like the food and culture?
I didn't get to.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I visited Expo just like twice.
Yeah, because Expo really brought a lot of,
the first time I ever had African food was in Expo, and I really enjoyed it.
What did you have?
I had like Jamaican jerk chicken at one, and then some fried rice, which was, I can't remember what's the meat in bulalo?
The bone.
Yeah, the
marrow or something, but with the
Jamaican is more like Caribbean food.
So Caribbean, but there was like a mix of everything, like from curries to like small tiny fried fish to like literally everything. Because they explore their different proteins well, so like there's seafood, there's chicken.
They do have a lot of like more seafood based food, like in the African cuisine, because that's what is easily accessible to them.
For them,
right?
Yeah, especially being surrounded by water.
Yeah.
Outside the perimeter of Africa.
Yes.
Making sense of geography.
Like, where is Africa?
Where is it? Which part? But maybe we can just like backtrack a little bit, like, because you're such a mix of different cultures.
Yeah.
I mean, yourself. How did your parents meet? Like, how did that start?
So, my dad is from Kerala, but he was born in Kerala, but brought up in Calcutta. He studied there. And my mom was born and brought up in Calcutta. So I think this is the story that they told me. Okay. I'm just going with that.
Yes.
If this is wrong, mom and dad, God.
Confess.
Yeah. Because there's like two versions of the story. So there's like my dad's version who makes it funny, and then my mom's version who makes it very like, guys, you know what? Don't meet random people that you met on the road. So the story is like mom was crossing the road and my dad saw her crossing the road and was love at first sight.
Okay.
And he was like, I need this. And later on, he found out that they had a common friend, and my mom was looking for an accounts tutor. And my dad is really good at accounts, like being the Indian that he is.
Oh, yes, I remember you telling me. Yes.
So my dad, he got in touch with the common friend of my mom and him. And he became my mom's tutor, and then he pursued her. Yeah, he wooed her, and like he bought her a lot of gifts. And Yeah. I think she was playing hard to get. Because that's what she says. She says, don't meet random people that see you crossing the road.
But when they cross paths at the road, or how did that, like, did he stop her or?
No, he just saw her.
Okay. And then he remembered.
Like, yeah, he was like, girl. Yeah, he was like, damn, fine, mama.
Wow.
Hot tamales.
And then he reached out to a common friend.
No, then he found out that there's this common friend, and like maybe he thought that she's like a passerby. Like you always have a crush on the metro, right?
Yeah.
With someone.
Yeah. You see someone hot, you're like,
that's the one. No, but I mean, you would
then you would never think that you would cross paths. Exactly. That's why it's so nice and cool that they actually crossed paths right after that. Like that's 1 in a million chance to know that person that you saw is actually connected to you somehow.
It's Calcutta is small, especially the area that they were living in. So everybody does know everybody else. So it's like if you don't know half of Calcutta, the rest of them know you.
Okay.
So
okay.
And so when she was looking for the tutor, she asked this friend, and then this friend was like, hey, you know what, that girl that you saw, she's looking for a tutor. And then he was like, I volunteer. I volunteer.
It's no one else but me. It's like,
this is my chance.
And he literally, like, he still did, like, my dad, he buys my mom a lot of things, like just randomly he'll buy her a gift. And then my mom is like more of a non-emotional showing Virgo that she is. So she's like, oh, why did you buy it? But like, actually inside she was like, oh yes,
that's
I really needed this perfume.
Yeah, that's so sweet. You mentioned earlier there's 2 versions. Is that like, what was the other version of this story?
The other version is like where my dad says, so it's like he wants us to be Indian. So he goes like, yeah, my dad found her dad and they decided this, like this random Kerala guy met this random British guy and said, hey, your daughter, my son, let's go.
That is the Indian version.
It is the arranged marriage version.
We had dinner. We spoke about our children.
We shook hands, and then our children came together.
So that's the other version, which none of us were believing.
And I guess your mom said that was not the truth because she said, "Don't meet strangers crossing the roads."
My mom, like, her answers are debatable, to be honest.
There's no consistency in this.
She's not very consistent. Like sometimes she's like, don't meet random strangers on the road. Also, don't fall in love with your teacher. So,
I mean, that's so true because he was her tutor.
But the same way my parents met. So like my dad was a trainer at the company, and my mom was like training under him, and then they fell in love. So I think it's a normal love story back in the day, but nowadays it'll be frowned upon.
I mean, if there's a huge age gap, then yes.
Oh yeah.
If you're a high school teacher and you fell in love with your student, then probably yes. Yeah. But this is a tutor, and this is a tutor work situation. Right, so we're good. We're good.
The high school student and the teacher, that's prison time.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not get into that.
I graduated from prison.
And how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 brothers, 3 elder brothers.
So you're the only girl?
Yep.
And the youngest?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like me and my eldest brother have like a 13-year gap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How does it feel being the only and the youngest girl in the family? Do you feel very protected by your 3 older brothers?
I mean, I feel like they feel protected.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you say, though, from your perspective, that you're more spoiled than anyone else? No.
Not even the slightest.
Okay.
My dad did spoil me, but I didn't get spoiled. My eldest brother is definitely spoiled. Like, he gets what he wants. So
shots fired.
Because there's usually 2 ways of seeing that, right? Like, if the girl will come out more like with a masculine essence, or if she would like be protected, sheltered.
Be the princess of the family.
The princess of the family.
I was always given freedom. Like, my brothers always treated me as a brother itself.
Okay.
Like,
that's good.
So I was always given that freedom of doing whatever I wanted, and I always was behind the line. Like, I never ever crossed that line to the freedom that I was given by both my brothers and my parents. But my elder brother was the one who played more of a dad character in my life, because my dad was working here. So back in India, there was nobody who took care of us. So it was my brother.
Right. And so all of your brothers were with you as well in India?
Yeah.
Okay. And did they ever move here as well, just like you?
Yeah. We all moved along the same time. So my eldest one the middle one came in 2012 or 10. I'm not sure. And then gradually everyone just came like a year later.
Okay.
So you're the last one to move. Okay.
Me and my mom were the last ones to move here, like forever.
Right. Oh, so for a long time, your dad and your mom were in a like sort of long distance relationship.
No, my mom was here too. So I was mostly brought up by my elder brother and my grandmom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so how was that shift? Like being with your grandmother, with your brothers, and then suddenly like with your parents?
She came here too.
Okay.
So it's like a mass migration.
Wow. Yeah. So everyone's here all together.
I lost my grandma last year. So,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So other than that, everybody's here. But like me and my dad didn't have a very good relationship when I was in India, because I think I got to see him, like, maybe you could count the times I got to see him after he left.
Yeah.
So we didn't have that much of a great, like, we would have like, how you doing and don't fail in school, which I tried.
Which I couldn't promise.
I mean, you're here now.
Yeah. So I actually was an A student, by the way.
There you go. It's starting to come out.
Yeah.
But then so we didn't have a good relationship, but when I moved here, like, we created that, like, a bond that it's like now inseparable. Like, now he's like a homie.
That's nice. I guess it's because, like, as you said, like, being away, and back in those days, it's not like we had WhatsApp that was easy for us to, or video
Facebook
calls.
Or something,
So it was difficult to maintain that relationship in a way that you would speak every single day, because calls are expensive.
Yeah, very.
But coming back here at 18, it's good that you were still able to bridge that gap of being away from him for so long.
Yeah, I mean, he really worked out, because he was very strict with my brothers, but with me, he loosened up.
Okay.
Like, he loosened up.
It's usually the other way around. Like, once you have a girl and the youngest, if you're a protective dad, you'll be like times 2, times 3 onto that, youngest girl. But that's good.
He doesn't treat me as a girl, to be honest. He treats me like equally as my brothers.
Okay.
In fact, even more, because if he needs anything, he would never ask my brothers. The first person he asks, it's me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So he, like, anything, whatever he wants, it's always me. Like, even to order from Zomato.
Because maybe you have some promo code or something that you know of only.
I really wish I could put it out there, my promo code, but I don't have one.
An insider scoop, like, she would know what are the best restaurants to order from, all that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like
after 380 plus reviews, I'm assuming she would know her way around food.
I do have my favorites.
Yeah.
So, I was telling you guys, right, that the 5 places that sponsored us was like Walk Boys, Chicken Cottage. What was the other one? This place called it's in DCC. Asian. I'm bad with names.
Is it the one in the hotel?
No, it's in the food court in the Central.
Panda Chinese?
No.
I haven't been there.
No, I haven't been there.
It's called something Asian.
Asian fusion.
Yeah. And the other 2, why am I blanking on this? Like, why am I blanking?
This is your job.
So why am I blanking
we'll
on this?
We'll put it on the screen. This is it.
Oh my god. Which was the other one? It was something
with chicken.
Okay. Double Like. One of the best lobster rolls ever. Like,
Double Like?
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
It's on Jumeirah Street.
Okay. Nice.
Like, and they have this rib burger that's totally worth trying.
Lobster rolls sound really good.
Oh,
yeah. Especially with the lemon butter sauce.
Yes.
And the 5th one was I'm I'm sorry if I can't remember the fifth one.
It's okay. We'll put it up
Yeah, one of the
here.
restaurants is listening. They're like, you forgot.
Yeah, I swear.
Help us out.
And then we give like these gift bags, and each of these companies, they put in something of their own so that we could give these people the gift bags and stuff.
And are you thinking of doing the same again in the near future? Because
this time I'm gonna
really
do 10.
nice. Yeah, that's a really cool concept. Like you get both, strangers you haven't met, but also exposing them to these restaurants that are able to give back.
Yeah, definitely. Like this time I want to do something with the limo.
Ooh.
Yeah, like get these people and then go to like really fancy bougie places.
Yeah.
And then like with the limo and stuff, like the Hummer limo.
Oh, okay. I was thinking for some reason the Pizza Hut limo. The limo pizza. I'm like,
the long one.
I think I'm just hungry now.
Pizza Hut. If you're listening,
sponsor us,
yes,
please.
But do you do it as much as you used to previously? Because like you mentioned last time, you had a partner, so now you're doing it all by yourself.
So after we broke up, we had the conversation of who's going to take it, and I managed 100% of it, but it was just his name, and he did obviously do a lot, like talking and very, very supportive. So he was like, "It's all yours, like you take it, like." And then we were brainstorming of what we name it. And then he's like, you eat and then you're C. So go with eat with C. Nice. And then I was like, okay, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it happened like overnight. And everybody saw the change. And there was so many texts. Oh my God. They were like, did you guys break up? What happened? Why is your name changed?
Everyone's invested.
Yeah. I think people are more invested in mine and his relationship than me and him
it's
were.
It's like the chemistry, right? That you both had when you were reviewing food, so it does play a very big part. Like
till date, like people tell us to get back, like till date, like recently there's this NGL going on. Like, do you guys know the NGL?
Oh yeah, that anonymous question thing.
What is that?
On Instagram. Okay, so like it's basically where you give a link and then they go to a website, they put a question which only she can see, but you cannot see who sent it, right?
I mean, you have to pay $22 to know that.
What?
Who sent it?
Oh, who sent it?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Well, $22 a little bit too much.
Yeah. To know who sent it. I actually don't care.
Just answer the question.
Yeah, exactly. So most of the questions were like, are you and Ubs getting back together? When is he coming back? Why did he go? He's in Canada now. So it's like, when is he coming back? Or you guys should get together after he comes back, and so on and so forth. So it's a lot of like pressure.
Yeah,
I feel pressurized by my followers to get back with my ex.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys.
You can do it all on your own, like if you've already done it on your own for
I've been doing it now for 1 year.
There you go. A full year.
Yeah, an entire year. And it actually, I gained a lot more followers after he left.
Yeah, because like she's single now.
Yeah.
Uptick.
The guy is out of the picture. So
yeah, like my I had like 1,000 followers on TikTok, and like literally 2 months after the breakup, I started posting on TikTok, and it went to 70,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
people really like me.
TikTok is your platform.
Yeah.
Okay, more than Instagram. Yeah. I guess it's everyone's platform of choice now. Because it's much easier to engage with people and it has a wider reach. Would you say that your followers are mainly from the region? UAE or?
80% of them.
Okay.
The other 20 would be like Saudi Arabia, India, and I don't know, like some parts of Pakistan as well. Because you gotta have those Pakistani guys.
Yeah.
Always.
They're always there creeping.
Yeah, they're always there.
Somewhere.
They're always in the comments.
No, but I think it makes sense because you are reviewing food from the UAE. So I guess most of your followers would like to know about where can they go. I really like following all of these food bloggers because what you guys do is you actually find those little gems,
hole in the wall,
hole in the wall places.
People won't necessarily know. Like we know of the big places, everyone talks about them, but then there are these little places that you guys find and then suddenly they blow up as well.
Yeah, that happened to one of my most viewed videos. Like it has like 1.5 million views on it.
Wow.
And it's like literally a hole in the wall. So it's like in Sharjah, in there's a small lane, and it's just in that lane in Rola.
Oh,
so
okay.
There's no sitting there. You can't sit. It's just a pani puri place.
Okay.
And it's just a hole in the wall. It's
right.
I'm not even
stand
kidding.
And eat it over there, right?
And
it's the dough balls, right? That you put something
like
in it. Soup.
soup.
Even I can't explain
Is
it
it
any better,
accurate?
so I think that's right.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, it's like a cracked whatever.
Cracked
it's
soup.
Yes, cracked dough.
Yeah, so he puts his thumb in it and then cracks it.
Oh, he puts his thumb in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
That's
the
how
flavor.
you're supposed to do it. Like, you're supposed to make the hole with your thumb and
Okay.
then put like potato and like gram or
Okay.
something,
Yes,
and
yes,
then
yes.
water.
And they're so fast because like the moment you put it in your mouth, he's making the next
Do they
one
feed
already.
you as well? Do they feed you that or?
I don't know.
No, they
Do
give-
they make airplane noise? Here comes the plane.
You know why I'm asking? Because I've seen an episode, I forgot which show that was, but I don't know if it is Pani Puri, but they put it on fire and then they...
Oh, that's pan.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
That's fine, that's
And
fire
they
pan.
feed it to you.
It's like I see my dad do it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what is?
Well, it's really yummy. I really
No,
like
I
pan.
cannot.
But isn't it scary, like having fire
No,
in your
I haven't
mouth?
had the fire one.
Okay.
I'm talking about the normal one.
Okay, just the
Yeah.
normal pan. Okay.
I wouldn't want to put... I don't even have fireball shots.
Okay, there you go. So there's no fire.
No
No
for
fire.
anyone.
No
Okay.
fire.
No.
Okay. Yeah, it just got
Safety.
into my brain. I don't know why I went there with feeding fire.
Because they really shove it in your
Yeah,
mouth,
they
right?
literally
It's
like you're
scary.
supposed to open your mouth. And
Yes.
I don't think I can open that one.
And then they're like, eat it with fire. So I don't think it's that
It's
big.
like I don't know if you've seen this video. It's like in a Mexican bar where this guy comes behind you. He makes you tilt your head. He pours like 6 different drinks.
Alcohol.
Yeah, and then he shakes your head.
Yeah,
and then
yeah. That's totally
spins your
happened to
chair,
me.
throws
That's
you.
something I did recently. It was literally at the one opposite to Miss Wang's, in the same hotel, Roadies.
Oh yeah, the one
Yeah.
downstairs.
Downstairs,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
they
yeah,
shake
yeah.
your head as
That's
well?
literally what happened. Like he I don't know what booze he poured, but it was like it tasted like fennel seeds.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
like breath freshener, and he put it in my mouth and then he started shaking my head and stuff. I'm like, why are you doing this? Why?
It's a little
Stop.
aggressive.
It'll hit you harder. And then,
He did it like for all of us. My brother, me, and Abs. We went for this review to that place,
Yeah.
and he did it. It was a questionable experience.
Instead of a shaker.
yeah,
Yeah, instead of
We don't have a
the
shaker today, so we're just going to shake your head.
the guy didn't wash it, so we're gonna just improvise.
I think they do it for the extra high.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you get a little bit woozy after
Yeah.
that whole shaking.
I mean, even if I didn't have alcohol in me and you did that, I would still
Right.
get woozy.
maybe their
It's
alcohol
literally
didn't
water.
have... Yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
wow, what is this? And they're like, signature
Wow, that gives
thing.
me a good time. It's just the shaking of the
And then you
head.
go back and it's named after you.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, he
oh, this
did
is the
make a
Celeste
drink. He
experience.
did make a drink called the Celeste.
See,
really?
there
Yeah,
you go.
he did. Like I told him, impress me, okay?
Yeah.
I told him impress me, make me, because he said what drinks do you want? I said impress me and make me something that it deals with my personality. Like what do you think is my personality? So you know the big Hoegaarden glass?
Yeah.
So he made that with tequila and blue Curacao, and then he added like this like I think it was like salt and lemon around it, and like 2 bottles of Corona on top. It was like a
Wow.
huge drink, and I asked him like, explain what is this, and I don't know. I think he's like, I have no idea what he is. He's psychic or something. He my favorite color is blue.
Right.
He said my personality is huge, so he
Yeah.
gave me a huge drink, and he said he made it Mexican. So he added the Coronas, and then he made like a Mexican kind of like touch to it with the tequila and stuff. And I was
Yeah.
like, 1, blue is my favorite color. 2, I love Mexican cuisine, the culture and everything. So I was like, you hit the spot.
And he named
Yeah.
it Celeste.
And he named it
So that's you
Celeste.
in a drink.
Yeah, that's literally
There you
me.
go.
I mean, he made me a drink.
Maybe he is psychic. Or maybe he researched her before she came in.
I don't have
Let me have
anything
a
that's
look.
written. Like none of that information is out there on the internet. But it was really fun.
Now he'll see it and he'll be like, now I can make another drink
Yeah.
that is spot on for her. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so when you review restaurants, you also do like places that serve alcohol, and so you basically do a little bit of everything. And
Yeah.
do you give them a heads up that I'm an influencer and I'm about to come to the restaurant?
No, they call me, so it's pre-planned.
No, but if you're doing it like as a investigation, I don't know, that's not the right word, but like if you're just dropping into a restaurant that you heard of.
I think that's called some mystery shopper, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
something like
mystery
that, yeah.
shopping.
No, I've never done that. I've been asked to do that, but then I don't think that's more like the ones like in Ratatouille. The guy he comes
Yeah,
in.
like a critic, like a food critic. Yeah.
Yeah. So, no, I have never done that. I don't think I would be open to do that either. Like, I don't know, it's just personal preference.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
At least you get to choose what you want to do and what you want to stay out of and everything. And do you cook a lot?
I love cooking. That's literally, I love cooking. Cooking is like a huge passion for me because my mom was a chef as well.
Wow.
So
this is where your love for food comes from.
And my mom's brother is actually a chef in Switzerland.
Nice.
So I think we have, but my dad can't cook. Okay. Sure. I can tell you that. My mom left us for a week with him. We survived on Maggie after the day he made khichdi. Do you guys know khichdi? Do you know khichdi?
No, I don't.
So you're supposed to mix like lentils and rice together.
Okay.
So it makes like a mix of like lentil and rice.
Like a curry rice.
Yeah. So he did that in a rice cooker, and he also added egg with the shell and everything.
Good job, Dad.
So we survived on Maggie, and that time there was no takeouts and stuff. You have to go to the shop to buy stuff.
That's true.
So none of us wanted to go.
Yeah,
So,
and now your mom never left.
Yeah. My mom was like, no, it's okay.
Never again.
I'm never going for vacation again.
Yes, without my kids.
My kids will die in case I'm not there at home. Right?
Well, now she's going to cook.
I love cooking.
Then she started learning on
There's
her
a
own.
lot of recipe videos on my Instagram.
Nice.
Yes, a lot. I do post a lot of like recipe videos.
Okay.
And so not just food places invite me, but also ingredients. So like American Garden, Tasty Food, they send me over stuff, and then I'm supposed to cook with the items. Like maybe baking powder or like ranch.
Right.
So I like make stuff with those ingredients.
What is your favorite thing to cook?
I've never thought of that.
Or maybe like, is it more of baking or really cooking?
So it's like different people like different things that I make. So I make it for them. And I don't like to eat my own food.
You're just like my mom. She doesn't like eating her own food.
No.
I don't know why. Why is it?
And I just stand in front of the person who I made food for, and I'm like, is it good?
Is it good?
Is it good?
Yeah, that's how you get your validation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like waiting, and he's like, I haven't even taken, I haven't even eaten the first mouth. Like, it's okay. Take your time. I'm just going to stand here.
Just let me know. I need my validation.
I have nothing else to do, so I'm just going to watch you eat. I'm like, okay.
But I think like people like my spaghetti, like the bolognese that I make, my brownies. Okay, that's something that
we need to eat the brownies that you make. Yeah.
They're not special. Don't worry.
Nothing hidden in it.
Exactly.
I'm just salt baying it. I only put salt on it.
Have you ever had a Filipino spaghetti?
Yeah, I love that. The sweet one, right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite. Like my sister-in-law makes it.
Right.
I really love that.
Yeah. For those who don't know, she's very close to the Filipino culture as well because her brother is married to a Filipino.
Yes.
And her cousin.
Two of your brothers.
Two of my brothers. Like one cousin brother and my own brother.
Okay.
So, yeah.
There you go.
So how does it work in your house? Does it still follow that traditional Indian style household where everyone lives together? So like your brother's wives also live in the same house, or do they live separately? How does that work?
At one point in time, yeah, we were all living together because we are suckers for being with each other. We cannot stay without each other over the weekend.
Yeah.
So at one point in time, we were all living in the same house. Like my brother, his wife, like three of my brothers, all three of their wives, dad, mom, myself, my grandmom, my two dogs.
Wow.
And after that, I think everyone just wanted their privacy because it was just getting to them. So everyone moved out. So now everyone has their own apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's like my three brothers have their own apartment. My mom lives with my middle brother because she takes care of my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
And then I live by myself and my brother and his wife and my other brother and his wife. So
nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So now you get to pick and choose every weekend which brother you will visit.
So we all live in a less than 5 mile radius.
Okay.
So it's walkable distance from everyone's house.
Okay.
So we always end up going to my mom's house because
she's cooking.
That's where the food is.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's literally why we go there. But other than that, her house is the biggest. So
right.
yeah.
Okay.
And the baby's there as well. So we all decide to just go there and like we chill. Like one day like on a weekend we'll text each other and be like, yo, what plans? I'm like, nah, I'm not coming over today. Like, we're going to mom's house. I'm like, okay. And then no, everyone says no, but by the end of the night, everyone's there. So we were like, you said you're not gonna come.
Everyone just follows the food.
Yeah. No, but sometimes she doesn't. Yeah. Everyone has FOMO in my family. Everyone. Like, no doubt. Like, if you say you're going to a party, they'll be like, I don't want to go. But then they'll be like, what if I miss out the fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have like major FOMO.
If the rest of your family members are half as happy as you are, then I'm sure everyone else will also have FOMO, not being around this energy, you know.
We have different levels in my family. So me and my youngest brother are the closest, and we share the same birthday as well.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're two different people. The most introverted person is him, and the most extroverted person is me.
Yeah.
So we clash on that, but when we do get together, it's like the party's here.
So do you always combine your parties when you were younger or now?
No, we just got close. Like since I moved here, we did have a small like, you know, rift and stuff. But then after that, like growing up and stuff together, like again, we did get a lot closer.
Yeah, and sharing a birthday together.
First, he hated that. Now we like it because we don't have to give 2 parties. Is it because you
get the better gift?
No, it's like because I ruined his birthday party when I was born.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Because your mom was giving birth while it was his birthday.
It was his birthday party, and then she had to rush to the hospital. Yeah. So
he remembered that forever. He was scarred for life.
Yeah, he hated me back then. He was like, he used to he's 6 years older than me, so he'll purposely drink milk from my bottle just to act like the baby because he missed that.
That's what happens, right? With when a new child is born into a house, that's when the one who's the youngest, the youngest one back then.
Feel like left out. Yeah.
You're ignoring me. You're not taking care of me as much as you used to.
But he's very protective of me. Like, I did this prank on everybody. So I called them up and I told them, hey, like, I'm busy right now. I'll call you back. Like, I'm the one calling them and I'm like, hey, I'm busy right now. I'll call you back. Okay. So I did that to everybody. And he was the last person I called. And I said, hey, I'm busy right now. I'll call you back. But then I was wheezing.
Yeah.
I was literally wheezing because I couldn't control my laugh. And I was like... And then he's like, are you okay? What's going on? Tell me, where are you? Should I come and pick you up right now? Are you okay? Did someone take you? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. And then he literally thought I was like dying or someone took me. And then when I did post it on Instagram, everyone was like, whoever that is, we need that person in our life.
Yeah, if he's that protective of you.
Yeah, he is. He doesn't show it, but he is. He is. Like even when my grandmom passed away, I did go through a really bad time, and he was there for me. Like, you know, like he's not a very emotional person, but with me, he asks me for advice. He's older than me. He'll call me for job advice. It's like, bro, you think I need this?
That's so cute. It's cute that you got out of that rut and now you guys have that better relationship.
Yeah, definitely.
Together.
Yeah.
And you're right next to each other, right?
The age gap gets smaller as the older you grow, right?
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
So like you mentioned that you do a lot of pranks and stuff. Is that the reason why you got into stand up, and is that the reason why you want to find some laughter and try to decide on doing it?
No, not really. Like, I'm usually a funny person. Like, I do crack a lot of inappropriate jokes.
As we all do.
Yeah. So I'm being very appropriate now.
Once in a lifetime chance, guys.
Yes. You would never see me not crack a dirty joke. Like, there's never a time that I don't crack a dirty joke. But I got into comedy because I used to come to Miss Banks and I loved the scene. And like growing up, I would watch Russell Peters and Kevin Hart. And like, I never ever thought I would do stand-up in my life. I didn't think of it either. And just one day I was there and Nitesh, he was like, hey, do you want to do it? Because I used to crack jokes with him like after the
Post-show,
show. Yeah. And he was like, do you want to do it? And I was like, okay, let's do it. And a week later, 16 people on my table, I didn't even need the crowd to laugh for me because I had my entire family supporting me. There was 16 people on the table.
Wow. Nice.
And Nitesh said that was the most people that was ever there for someone.
Yeah.
Now you know my family is supportive.
And how did it go, though?
I mean, for me, I don't know. It was my first time. I got haggled.
Okay.
Yeah, she was a drunk.
Of course.
Yeah, so I got haggled, and I tried my best, but I did get haggled, and like Nitesh was flashing me like he was on it, and I was like, I gotta finish my story. I'm not gonna stop.
It's like your time is done.
My story was about me coming to UAE, and like it was on that whole set, and it didn't make sense until the end. So I was like, I am not gonna stop until I end this story.
Yeah, it's a nice story.
And he's like flashing from the back, and I'm like, I'm ignoring this flash. I'm like, I even made a joke about him flashing. So I was like, he's not flashing me the right way.
No, but Nitesh is very strict on time.
Yeah,
very,
I know.
Very strict. Did he ban you after
No,
that?
he didn't. It was my first time. And then he gave me another chance the next week, and I did it, but it was a Monday, so it was very dead. The crowd. Right. Yeah. I'm still getting there with my sets and stuff.
Yeah.
So when do you have are you planning on doing it again anytime soon?
I'm seeing about it. Like, I only get Mondays off on work. So,
okay.
So I gotta, like, balance it out between going out to places or going to the comedy scene.
Yeah.
So
because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So if you have just one day to relax out of your corporate job, then it's gonna be difficult. But we would love to. Well, I would. I'm not too sure if you've seen her before, but if there's anything that's coming up, let us know. Maybe we can.
No, I've never seen you do
You've never seen me perform.
Nice.
Oh, good.
So Miss Wang's was the only place you've ever tried.
Yeah.
It's I would say it's quite a brutal place.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of people are noisy in the background, and as you said,
so we just the last week when I performed, Nitesh and I had a very long discussion about the number of like hecklers that come in, and the drunks and the regulars who really just come and like they're like, oh, there's a comedy show happening, I don't care, and they start talking amongst themselves. So it's but I really love the room. I really love the room.
I love it. It's a very fun chill place to try stuff out, like try your set out. Even if no one laughs, you still get to go there and do what you like doing. Like, you love doing it, right?
Yeah.
So you get what you like. You love what you're doing, so it doesn't matter who's watching. So
yeah.
That's true. But we don't get that same validation all the time. Like, you can have the exact same set, 2 different Mondays of Miss Wang. One will like absolutely kill you. Kill in the beginning, and then the next one you'll absolutely bomb. And like, what did I do wrong? I'm doing the exact same stuff. It's just the people.
It's the people and like how they take a joke.
Yeah.
So
especially if you're not comfortable laughing, because if like you like all 3 of you start laughing, it'll get louder, and then the people on the table say, oh, they're laughing, we can laugh as well. But if no one laughs like a dark joke or a joke which people think is offensive, then they'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna laugh. So that's when you
when they start.
Dark jokes are kind of like a no-go in some places.
Yeah,
like, it
you have to
depends.
really read the room.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell Anand, if Anand and I are doing the same show, like whoever goes first, then we usually know who. If we're gonna like, if Anand does bad, then I'm like, okay, then most probably even I will do bad, because we have very similar
jokes?
Styles. Styles.
But so, I do love Anand's set. I think you guys did a roast together, right?
Yeah, that was I don't know, man. That roast was.
I liked it. That was my first improv roast. I've never seen it before, and it was really. I liked Z. I'm not even kidding. Like, I don't know how he lost the Coliseum.
Coliseum of comedy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very.
I really liked him that night. Like,
he went out for blood. That's the thing. He really went to roast people, and like he was like, I'm gonna make sure that you go home and cry after this.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But it was really good. I like brutal comedy. So it's on my cup of tea.
Brutal and dark. Yeah.
Now, for him, it was like, it's not a competition. I've been holding this for so long, and I want to get it out.
Yes.
And Anand was the only one who stood his ground, though. Like,
Anand did a really. I think he won.
Yeah, he won that night.
Anand did a really, really good job. I mean, I really felt bad for Imana, but.
Yeah, but her roast was like a story, basically, because she's it was very long. Nitesh was flashing her mid roast. I'm like, what are you doing?
It's not a one-liner.
He's like very open with his flash.
Yeah.
He's just like,
I don't know how can you flash in a mid roast.
Yeah.
But
It was really funny.
I really liked that roast. Like, it was really good.
Yeah.
I think you went out the first round.
Yeah, first round.
Everyone went to the Filipino half Indian. Like
everyone.
Both your passports don't make sense.
Yeah. Everyone targeted. I'm like, there's so much more about me other than being Filipino Indian.
Yeah, I mean that's like your niche.
Yeah, because everyone started. Joshua's half Indian, half Filipino. I'm just like, yeah, everyone knows. Okay, continue. Just get it out.
You got hit hard.
Yeah. But that crowd wasn't really a roast crowd that night. Like if I think some of them felt like, what are these guys doing? Because the way how usually a roast would work is they should see the same comedians on stage so they know that they all know each other, they're friends. Because then all of a sudden I came out from the back and like, who's Joshua? Because the roast was towards the end. A lot of us, I think the only person who performed that night was Anand. So everyone had an understanding, okay, Anand's already in the comedy circuit, so people know him. But when he calls all these guys and they're like, oh, I haven't seen this guy, and he's just coming out from the back, they'll think, oh, he's just maybe a random guy who doesn't know anyone. But at the end, we're all like really tight friends. We're all close. We hang out together. So they will say, oh, these guys are just being mean to each other.
Yeah.
So it's really also how you build that environment to set up a roast.
But like even Dubai Comedy did the roast thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one everybody performed, or was it just I didn't go to any of them?
It was just a roast. You were there that day,
yeah.
That was really fun though. That was really fun.
It looked fun. I missed it.
Jay, I don't know if you met Jay. Do you know Jay?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man,
I love him.
so good.
The one with the backpack, right? The backpack.
Yeah,
joke.
the backpack joke. Yes.
I love that guy. Like he was my the first person I saw perform at Miss Wang's. Like I brought my entire family, like not entire family, but my like half family. And we had gone for hot pot, and then we went to the show. And I was like, guys, we gotta see comedy. Like one day, like we gotta see open mics and stuff. So we all went, and Jay was the first person to open, and he killed it. He killed it. Like we laughed our
asses off. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
we did.
We laughed our hearts content.
We laughed a lot.
So much laughter.
He's such a gem. Jay is really a gem.
I had to go back to him after that and be like, hey, do you actually talk like that? And then he was like, I talk normally. I'm like, okay. No.
So like having said all this, so what's next for you? What are your future plans when it comes to like your page, your influencer lifestyle, or your work, or like a restaurant or something, whatever you want to do?
That's my major goal, to open my own restaurant in UAE. I was actually supposed to open it in 2022, but then a lot of finances were involved and a lot of license. So that was something that I couldn't see forward for this year. But definitely in the next 2 years, I would definitely have a restaurant under my name, for sure.
And are you ready to share what that concept would be? What cuisine would that be? Or is it still under...
It's a mixed cuisine, but it's going to include a lot of Anglo-Indian food so that it brings my culture. So we have like vindaloo, and then you have buna gos and gos buni and stuff. Something like what my grandmom used to teach us how to make. And a lot of Christmas food. So we have like these things called kalkals. Do you know that? No? It's this thing, and rosy cookies. Okay, and it's like made during Christmas itself. And I remember when I was younger, I used to sit with my grandmom, and we used to like sit on the floor, and she would be rolling the kalkal dough, and I would be putting it on a fork and like just rolling it. I mean, only Anglo-Indians or people who eat this would know the experience. So we're just like sitting and rolling it on a fork so that the shape comes. So that's something I do want to put out there, and like maybe improvise on the flavor, but just bring my culture.
Help us let our followers know, where can they find you?
Guys, don't forget to follow me on Eat with C.
So Eat with C on TikTok,
Instagram. Yeah, that's about
else.
It. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
YouTube. You have a YouTube channel as well, right?
I used to, but not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're focusing mostly on TikTok.
Yeah.
And
YouTube
Instagram.
is just too much effort. Like you
Tell
guys
us
should
about
know.
it.
You guys should know.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. That's
involves a lot of editing. But here we are.
Yeah. Here we are.
Yeah.
Still powering through.
I'm really proud of you guys.
Thank you. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you
and
for having
thank
me.
you for your time. We can't wait to see what's next for you, the 10 followers that you're going to bring through, and the 10 restaurants that you're going to be partnering up with.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the near future, a restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're very excited. We're very excited.
Fingers crossed.
Wish you all the best.
Thank
and
you.
What else?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, then we can wrap up this episode.
All right. Wrapping it up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
See you. See you, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. I really suck at this.